I think that the Western world has continued to suffer from serious self-doubt over the last decade, and I think it's exacerbated by the rise of what are effectively new religions like the climate cult.
Now you're claiming that this is a cult, and yet we're seeing what's happening in Australia in the past few weeks. The fires that are happening again and again, and it seems like it's just getting worse. Are you denying the fact that we are on the process of global warming, global change?
Well, there's no doubt that climate does change. I mean, if you go back in time, the ice ages were an example of climate change, but that had nothing to do with anthropogenic carbon dioxide emissions. If you go back even into recorded time, there was the Roman warm period, there was the medieval warm period, there was the mini ice age when the Thames would routinely freeze over in winter. None of these had anything to do with man-made carbon dioxide emissions. So climate certainly does change. The fact that it's changed quite significantly, even in relatively recent times, and very significantly if you look at geological times, without anything to do with mankind's carbon dioxide emissions, makes me think, as a matter of simple logic, that carbon dioxide emissions, particularly human carbon dioxide emissions, are not the only or even necessarily the main factor here. Now, I regard myself as a conservationist. I certainly think that we should do whatever we can to rest lightly on the planet, and all things being equal, of course we should try to reduce our carbon dioxide emissions, but the last thing we should be doing is driving our industries offshore, putting extra pressure on household budgets, and risking third world style blackouts, all in the name of climate change. I mean, we've got to be sensible and balanced and proportionate about all these things, and I don't believe that all policymakers are right now.